Hello, third grade, and welcome to our reading skill for today. We are going to be practicing comparing and contrasting two texts on the same topic. Now, our assignment today will be mostly independent. You'll be reading to yourself and then answering the questions. This is very similar to our taco and quesadilla passages that we read last week. Now you'll start by clicking on the Record Audio button. And yours will look different. It'll pop up over here and you'll record yourself reading both passages. There's a passage called the Appalachian Trail and the Continental Divide. After you have read and record both of those passages, we will answer the questions on page number 3. Pause the video now so you can record yourself reading those two passages. Now we can go back and answer the questions. Identify an important point from the Appalachian Trail. It's underlined because that is the title. So I'll go back, look at Appalachian Trail. And I'm trying to think about what was this whole thing about? Now, although it says things like the trail was 2,200 miles long and that there are 2 million people that spend at least a day hiking along some part of the trail, the whole passage is just saying how famous the Appalachian Trail is. That is the main point. So I'll go back to page 3 and you can as well. And by restating, we'll cross out our question word and we'll restate our question. An important point from, and these are all capital because it is a title, the Appalachian Trail, and what we decided it was that it was famous. An important point from the Appalachian Trail is that it is a very famous trail. You can pause the video now if you need more time to type this out. Moving on to number 2, identify a key detail. What is one reason the Appalachian Trail is famous? How did I know it was famous? What's one of the clues? Well, I saw this one right here, and you can highlight this with me. Over 2 million people spend at least a day hiking along some part of the trail each year. So a lot of people visit it, so it must be famous. Sorry about that. We'll go back to our page. And again, cross out the question word. Restate part of our question. A key detail from capital T, the capital A. Appalachian, capital T, Trail is that over 2 million people visit each year. You can pause the video now to type this out. Now on your own, you're going to do the same thing with question 3 and question 4. The last two questions are asking you to compare and contrast. Comparing words are some like both or like, saying how they are similar. Contrasting words might see something like different. Now, once you are finished with all of these pages, you can move on to the next activity for today.